One handwritten letter, a hospital bed thousands of miles away, and a family rift that time still hasn't healed. Just weeks before the holidays, a deeply personal situation quietly resurfaced for Meghan Markle. Away from public events and professional milestones, a private family matter brought unresolved emotions back into focus. At the center of it all was her estranged father, Thomas Markle, and a medical emergency that changed the tone of a long-standing silence. Thomas Markle was hospitalized in the Philippines after a serious health scare. The news spread quickly, raising questions about whether years of separation might finally soften. Meghan and her father have been estranged for around 7 years. Their relationship fractured publicly and never recovered. When reports of his condition emerged, attention shifted from past conflicts to the present reality: a father recovering in a hospital bed, and a daughter faced with a difficult emotional decision. Instead of a phone call or a visit, Meghan chose a quieter path. She sent a handwritten letter to her father while he was hospitalized. The communication was kept private. No details were shared publicly. No excerpts appeared in the media. For observers, that silence was significant. It suggested an attempt to offer comfort without reopening old wounds in public view. Royal commentators described the situation as deeply sad. Not dramatic, not confrontational, just complicated. When a daughter feels unable to simply pick up the phone, it speaks to how fragile the trust has become. One of the biggest challenges in this family rift has always been privacy. Meghan has long been cautious about communication with her father. Past interactions often found their way into newspapers. Private moments became public narratives. And that history continues to shape decisions today. Reports indicate Meghan was concerned about the presence of media figures around her father. That concern appears to have influenced her choice to write rather than speak. A letter offers control. It protects words from being overheard, and it limits the risk of misrepresentation. Despite speculation, a reunion does not appear to be imminent. According to recent reporting, Meghan has no plans to travel to the Philippines. Instead, she is said to be spending time away with Prince Harry and their 2 children. The trip has been described as a private family vacation. For now, distance remains, both emotional and physical. The Philippines is far from California, and the gap between them seems wider than geography alone. Family reconciliations are rarely simple, especially when trust has eroded over time. Public exposure adds another layer of complexity. Experts note that any future meeting would require strong reassurance, clear boundaries, and confidence that private moments would remain private. The past has shown that even well-intended contact can quickly become public discussion. That risk appears to weigh heavily on Meghan's decisions. The handwritten letter, while small, represents a careful balance: compassion without commitment, concern without reopening old conflicts. This is not a story of resolution. It is a story of restraint. A daughter acknowledging a father's illness, a message delivered quietly, and a painful distance that still remains. For now, the letter stands as the only bridge between them. A moment of comfort during a medical crisis, but not yet a step toward reunion. In families shaped by public scrutiny and private hurt, even the smallest gestures carry weight.